So you might be wondering, how did I start my clothing brand at such a young age? Well, I started about a year ago when I was a senior in high school, and the reason I started it was because I had a passion for fashion and I also had a passion for business. This is the clothes right here. The brand name is Superstar Lifestyle. As you see on the clothes, it says SL. I'll get into the meaning another time just because I'm still trying to figure out the meaning. I kind of got lost in the sauce, you feel me? I'll get back to y'all on that. Hey, my name is Tahir, but a lot of people know me by Tahir because that's how you pronounce my name in English. My journey started 3 months after starting senior year of high school. See, at the time I was working a job, and this job was cool all the way up until some things happened at the job. And one day I'm walking with my friend and I tell him about how I want to quit the job. And at the time I had like 4,000 in my bank account, and I'm telling him, yo, I'm gonna start my clothing brand. And he's telling me, yo, it's not a smart idea. Like you tripping and just work there a couple more months, save up some more bread, and then start your brand. I was like, nah, I'm gonna just start it, bro. I'm quitting this job, bro. I've had enough, bro. And so that's what I did. And so some of the challenges I faced is working with a bad manufacturer, having not enough capital to continue on doing the things that need to be done for the business. Manufacturers just messing up the product itself and stuff like that. After I spent hours on creating the design, working on the products, making the tech pack and everything, and they just mess up, and just not a loyal customer base. And some of the ways I've overcame these challenges is by watching YouTube videos and just gaining more information on how to overcome these challenges. So I used to design for my brand up until 4 months ago, and then I was like, okay, my designs are super trash. I'll be honest with myself, my designs were so trash, and I was like, damn, bro, like I'm making all this products and it's like trash. And so I found a couple designers and I just let them handle the designings. If I got something specific in mind, I'll tell the designer and he'll just bring it to life. And sometimes the designers, they have like pre-designs ready for you, and they'll just add your logo to it or whatever you want on it once you purchase it. And that's what I've been doing. I've been buying a couple of those. I've been creating some specific pieces, and I've just been telling the designer like how I want it. He's been creating it. This was one of the best decisions I've made within the past 6 months, because I got so much heat in the vaults now that I'm just waiting to drop. Now you're probably wondering, where do I get my clothes made from? Well, you see, clothes like this and most of all my other clothes, I get it made strictly from manufacturers in Paki. And a lot of you guys are saying, why not China? The one thing with China is that they got really high prices and just longer wait times. See, I do this method called pre-order, where I let the customer buy the item before I have the stock. And so after the customer buys, I just tell my manufacturer, okay, this is how much hoodies was bought. I just send me that amount, and that's what the manufacturer does. But with China, it takes, I'd say about like, it takes like 5 to 6 to 7 weeks. And with Pakistan, it takes like about 3 weeks. And that's on the max. Like if a manufacturer from like Pakistan goes over 3 weeks, like you need to cut them off. You gotta find another manufacturer, because it should probably take like 1.5 weeks to manufacture, and then the other 1 to 1.5 weeks to ship it out to you. Next question you guys are probably asking is, how did I come up with my logo? See, this is one of my logos I have. I have another logo which goes strictly on the packaging, and this logo right here goes on like clothes and stuff like that. I got my logos from Fiverr. If you don't know what Fiverr is, it's like a freelancing app where there's freelancers and you could just hire a freelancer to do a project for you. And so I got a freelancer to make me a logo, or like a Y2K logo, and it cost me about, I think, $25. And don't think this is gonna be my logo forever. I plan to change it within the next 6 months. I plan to change the logo, the name, and I'm still gonna get it from Fiverr. I'm still gonna pay somebody on Fiverr to make me a new logo, but I'm gonna have it like more unique. I'm also change the name from Superstar Lifestyle to Suli, because Superstar Lifestyle is a very long name, and if somebody goes to search up on the website like superstarlifestyle.co, like the domain, that's very hard to remember, and that's a long name to remember. So I'm shorten it down to Suli, which is basically the first 2 letters of Superstar, and then the first 2 letters of Lifestyle, so Suli. Some key takeaways from this past year of my journey in the clothing brand industry and entrepreneurship is that success is not overnight like you see on TikTok. It takes time, dedication, it takes failures. My whole first year, I failed up until December. I spent about like $10,000 on my brand, and that's how much I probably lost. And then in December, I probably gained back like $3,000 or $4,000, and that was my best drop yet. Another thing I've learned is that there's so many more ways to tackle a problem. Like you might think you're doing everything that's possible for your brand, but like you just might be blind to the fact that your designs suck like my designs suck. Another key takeaway is that you got to keep being persistent. Anyways, that's the end of this video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you stayed throughout this whole video, you're a G, because it was very hard probably to even watch this, because not gonna lie, I was struggling to even speak during this YouTube video, man. But I got a purpose and reason as to why I'm doing this, so I'm gonna keep on doing it and getting better at it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see how to start a clothing brand in 2024, the blueprint, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and thank you guys for watching.